That's all you know?
By heart, anyway.
Oh, I see.
Like, I'm pretty sure I've heard the entire song.
I'm sure you have.
Hey guys, we are back for some more Layton's Mystery Journey. Katrielle and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. Deluxe edition.
Hyperforce Go.
Don't start that again, Sheldon. So yeah, last time we did our first mystery. Also ran into a talking dog. Don't ask. His name is Cheryl. But,
But,
yeah. The mystery of the missing clock hand. The hour of the...
what a sweet mystery that was.
And you will find out too if you guys don't know. But, go check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, now... we're gonna continue on. So, take it away, Sean. And of course you're gonna hear a phone call.
What? What'd you say?
And of course you're getting a phone call.
No. I'm listening to the stream.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. No, I would probably get up and walk away if I had a phone call. I'd say, excuse me. We just need music playing, please. Thank you. Okay, now say something.
Hello.
Yep.
Can you fix my hearing aid?
Oh, that's right. You called yourself Crystal. Sora says, hi.
Sora, you made it. They're missing him from one of the clock faces in Elizabeth Tower. It was all down to it.
You saw that, right? I didn't touch the remote.
Yes. Extremely insightful investigation uncovered the truth in the agency's first case is successfully closed.
Sora says, this game has taken over my life. How did you like the basket, Shell? Was it comfortable sleeping in there?
Yeah, thanks, Ernest. It beats sleeping on the street, that's for sure. Or worse. Anything to stay out of the pound, out of Battersea.
Well, if there's anything else at all that you need, do let me know.
I hear you're homeless at the moment, Shell. You're welcome to live here at the office for a while, if it would help.
Yes, that would be a big help. This memory loss thing is a real rough deal. I swear I did not do that on purpose. I don't know who I am or where I come from. I just suddenly found myself wandering the streets. It's the first thing I remember.
Until you spotted one of our flyers and decided to enlist the services of the best detective in town.
Sora says, I've been making puzzles from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Everything I see is a puzzle now. Congratulations, you have now become Professor Layton. This reminds me of a puzzle. My homework looks like trick riddles. I think in puzzles. Yes, that was one of the leaflets I designed that you picked up, Cheryl. Miss Layton had done absolutely no advertising at all since she set up here, you know. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. Although, we still haven't had any business.
Apart from an vegan canine.
Oh, well, excuse me for merely being man's best friend.
Setting my alarm for tomorrow morning was a puzzle. I think Sora's got a problem.
If you say puzzle one more time, Sora, if you talk about puzzles being your life one more time, I'm gonna go over there and take away your Switch for a week.
That's just it. He doesn't have it on Switch.
So what is it?
He's playing it on his 3DS.
So then I'll take away his 3DS.
Calculating how many pages I have to read was a puzzle. You can have my Switch.
No, sure. I didn't say I was... That... What?
It's 2 words put in one.
Dissatisfied.
You got it.
I don't know why it's not unsatisfied.
Because she's British.
She's from London, England, where I'm from.
Don't understand that.
I'll make stealing back my DS a puzzle. Everything is a puzzle. It's horrible, Cat. Save me, Cat.
Okay.
Okay.
You need a vacation. Away from your 3DS.
I cannot unsee puzzles, Cat.
In fact, I plan to use your talkiness to the full.
But the puzzle is a lie.
Is that you or him?
Him? Oh, so you laugh because he said it, but if I said it, what would you have done? Hit me?
Probably.
Probably.
I would hit Sora, but he's not here.
You do? How? Actually, maybe I don't want to know.
By having you do what dogs do best.
My vacation is in May. It would only give me more puzzle time.
I say away from your 3DS. That way you can take your mind off puzzles. Using your nose. Following the scent of a villain. From the scene of the crime, for example.
Evading you hitting me would make for such a good puzzle. Oh, I say, Miss Layton, what a champion idea. Yes, Cheryl can perform dog duties with his heightened sense of smell. He'll be a wonderful asset to the agency. Sorry. Yes, Miss Layton, what a champion idea.
Poses. Leon poses? Leon Charizard poses do not make a sound.
No, they don't. But you describing the Leon Charizard champion pose does make a sound.
Keep for me up.
Yep. But making puzzles on my 3DS is the only way to not see puzzles.
That doesn't make any sense.
We're gonna have a champion time.
You, pulled my heart pillow towards you.
I'm so puzzled by this. Making puzzles on his 3DS is the only way for him not to see puzzles. Is that confusing to you? Would you say that it is puzzling?
Come here.
I don't want to.
I hate to rain on your parade, but this doggish nose knows no notable smells at all.
Sorry. Sorry, there were too many no's.
Okay, bad pun, but riddle me this. She just closed her eyes and just started shaking her head.
I would cringe if I could.
Are you telling us you can't smell anything?
Not exactly. I mean, I can smell things, but no better than a human can, I'd say.
Oh, really? What a disappointment. I was thinking I might actually find a use for you.
Well, sorry, I'm such a letdown.
Never mind, I'm sure Cheryl will prove useful in other ways.
Oh, the phone. Get that, would you, sure?
Why me?
If you can't tell us about the truth, the least you can do is take the phone call for me.
I can't believe you'd hit a poor tired boy with an addiction to puzzles.
I'm a dog.
I'll get it. It could be someone with a job for us. Actually, you know what? A dog trying to answer a phone. That reminds me of a puzzle.
Don't. What can I set you working on, Cheryl? You'll have to pay your way somehow. Clean the toilet, perhaps? Or filling? No.
Filing.
Filing. No, your fault. Profit?
Prohibit.
Prohibit. So many tasks. Oh, I got it. You could be the Layton detective agency mascot. That's not a bad idea, actually. We'll send you on prominent.
Like busy. Lots of people.
Street corner. Touting for business.
My headquarters looks cooler. It has puzzles plastered onto the walls, along with all the people who failed to solve them, stuck in an unsolvable puzzle.
That's kind of creepy when you say it like that.
Oh yeah, and I'll throw in a free massage as well.
Ah, it looks like Ernest is finished on the phone.
With only one hint coin, since, you know, the first hint is always useless. That was Inspector Hastings from Scotland Yard, miss.
Inspector Hastings? Does he have a new case for us?
A murder, actually.
A murder? A big case at last.
I bought her a puzzle dress. Oh boy. Well, yes, except, well, it seems it's not that simple. The inspector said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. But actually, it seems it probably is a murder. Maybe. I think.
I'm very confused.
It's not that hard. Did someone get killed by someone else, or didn't they?
I don't know. But the inspector wants you to meet him at Scotland Yard immediately.
A murder might not be a murder, but probably is a murder. Maybe. Well, it's certainly intriguing. I've known mystery that needs unraveling.
Everything is puzzles.
Oh, bother.
What's the matter with you?
It's the last day of the Riverside Festival, that's all. I'd rather hope to invite you to accompany me to watch the show this evening, Miss Layton.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh yes. I'd forgotten the festival was on that moment. Not at the moment.
Was on at the moment.
Was on at the moment.
We once had riddles as our English test. It was very unfair. I failed said test.
What kind of festival is it?
It's a London tradition. It takes place on the banks of the Thames. It's a hoot show. There are street stalls serving food and drink, and stage performances, and oh, it's all rather fun. It goes on for a whole week, but today is the last day. As the climactic finish to the festivities, tonight will be the Riverside Show of Devotion.
Yeah, sounds like a real hoot.
Oh, it really is. Lots of young men and women who are in love line up on opposite sides of the Thames to face each other and declare their mutual love.
What, in front of everyone else?
Absolutely. They say that couples who declare their love at the Riverside Festival will find eternal happiness together, you see.
Really? I had no idea about that part of the festival.
So now I've dedicated my life to making the most unsolvable puzzles and riddles. I'll become the king of the world, and when I am, I'll force everybody to solve the puzzles, but nobody will be able to, because they're unsolvable. I think Sora has cracked.
Yep.
It's jolly romantic, don't you think? I was hoping to escort Miss Layton so we could watch the show together. But now...
Didn't you say it happens every year? There's always next year then, isn't there, Romeo?
Perhaps not, actually. Numbers have been dwindling in recent years, you see. There are rumors they might even abolish the festival altogether. They'll feel so incompetent.
My revenge. My sweet, sweet revenge.
This is
For
my
what?
evil mastermind plan.
For what?
For not being able to solve the riddles.
And you blame that on everyone? Why?
Yes.
This may very well be our last chance to experience it.
I must admit, it does sound appealing.
I will be the scariest, most hated bad guy in the world. Really? The romance of it all gets to you too, does it, miss? Oh, joy.
Sorry, honey. Of course it is.
Right.
Yeah. It's the food and drink stalls that you mentioned that had piqued my interest.
Peaked.
Piqued my interest.
Ruled by your hunger, not your heart. You should be a dog.
Food at festivals always tastes better. For some reason, don't you think? It's the atmosphere, I suppose.
It really does.
Really?
Yeah, food at festivals for some reason, like food at festivals and fairs and carnivals, it tastes better. I don't know if it's because you're like in the open air with like, straw everywhere, so you're constantly smelling like straw and like horse poop, but it just tastes better.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's hard to explain. I blame the English language and the unachievable standards society has set to become anyone who is anyone. So yes. Oh yes, I couldn't agree more. It's sharing with that someone special. It really does it, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yes. Well, mustn't we keep Inspector Hastings waiting any longer, I suppose?
Alright, so from what I'm gathering from this, Ernest likes Katrielle.
Daddy Albie.
And so he wants to profess his love to her. And she goes, "Ooh, there's food there. Food tastes good at festivals." And he goes, "Yes, it sure is romantic, isn't it?" To which Katrielle is basically going,
I am hungry. Feed me.
Come along, you two. We need to pop over to Scotland Yard.
Everybody should suffer.
in puzzles and riddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have puzzles to dream about. Of course, miss.
And your empire, I guess.
Why do I need to come?
Because you need to earn your keep. You're getting free lodging here at my office. Remember? Unless you prefer the street corner advertising.
It says advertising in American, but advertising is the way that the British would say it.
Advertising. We discussed before.
I'll grab my lead.
Hey, it's you and Venom. Hey, Venom, I love you.
Food.
Yes, meow, I love you.
Give me food.
That is me and Venom.
I'm starting to think I picked the wrong agency here.
Chapter 2. Sorry, Case 2. Murder on the Thames.
That's HTH, so how is it Thames? They're not Thames.
I always thought it was pronounced Thames, but it's actually pronounced Thames. I think it's because it's French. So actually, I think it might actually be Thames.
So this is the famous Scotland Yard, is it? It's not much of a yard, and it's not in Scotland either. As a dog who likes open spaces, both revelations are a bit of a disappointment. It's actually quite imposing, isn't it?
I'll say. Don't forget that the Metropolitan Police are responsible for keeping the peace across the entire city of London. And recently, Kat and I learned that London is the most surveilled city in the world.
Yeah.
Yes?
When did we learn that?
Where in the world? Remember when the Crown Jewels? They said that it's the most
Well, that
surveilled.
was one of the places. That place in specific.
Yes.
That place in particular.
Yes, murder. Not according to my English teachers. Gosh, the English language needs to make up its mind. Okay, time to dream up puzzles. See you, riddlers. I think that's Sora's way of saying I need to sleep.
Okay, slurp well.
Slurp well. This is a very special place, and not least because it's where Miss Layton and I first met.
Have good puzzle.
It's one of my most treasured memories. Such a faithful meeting. Wasn't it, miss?
Yeah. You had a hot dog in your hand. I remember that.
Yes, miss. It surely was love at first sight.
With a hot dog.
This is no time for reminiscing, Ernest. Inspector Hastings has a possible murder or maybe not. He needs our help with.
Puzzle well. Puzzle. 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 Puzzle isn't a word to me anymore. It's the worst. At least it's not sausage. If it was sausage that wasn't a word to you anymore, that truly is the worst. We'll know when Sora hears that, because he will probably scream in frustration.
I don't get it. Come on, let's go in.
Oh, sorry, miss. Right you are. Case codas have been added to Cat's bag. No, it's puzzle. I don't get it because I only hear puzzles. I said at least it's not sausage. That wasn't a puzzle. That was German. At least it's not sausage that isn't a word, because that would be the worst. German sausages are called worst, like bratwurst.
Oh, or liverwurst.
Or vice versa. Yeah.
I was thinking of liverwurst. What's a coda?
You're thinking of what?
Liverwurst.
Oh, the liverwurst, yep. Hey, 4 fashion farthings. I wonder if we have enough to get an outfit. Case codas are little mini episodes that you can only see here. Each time you solve a case, a new case coda will be added to the list. Now that the case has been solved, you can view the clue descriptions in the case file. Once you solve the case, you can view information here about the key clues that helped you get to the bottom of it. Review your case files if you want to remind yourself about the details of your previous endeavors. Germans don't like puzzles, so I don't associate, because puzzle. Nuzzle puzzle. No, Nuzlocke. No Nuzlocke, only Puzzlock. Yeah, no, shouldn't have said that. Definitely should not have said that. No Nuzlocke, only Puzzlock. What would a Puzzlock even be? Like you play Professor Layton games, and if you get the puzzle wrong, then you lose. Oh, we have a new outfit to change into? Oh, look at that. We do. Floral finesse.
I like it.
I love it.
Well, you like it. She loves it. Do you want a different outfit?
No. Did I forget you can do outfit tab?
Oh, yeah. This one makes me think of Emma Sky.
I can see that.
Okay, bye. If you don't solve it, you die and lose all your outfits. You'll have to play the rest of the game wearing a cardboard box, and Cheryl becomes a cat. That's how a Puzzlock works.
Do we have any codas?
These short stories tie up some loose ends that were left dangling in the main story. Silverware? Silverware is constantly disappearing from the restaurant on Chancellor Lane. Could it be related to the recent metal thefts? The waiter may know something.
Sure, let's
How
do
do you
this
have
first.
so many fashion farthings? I only got one. We haven't spent any. Ciao, Bella. You are looking as beautiful as ever today, Miss Layton.
Oh, huh. Thank you.
I'm really not at all sure that such compliments are appropriate.
There was something I was hoping to ask you, actually. You told me before that silverware was going missing from your restaurant, didn't you?
How am I supposed to eat your pie if you don't have any forks? Please give me a pie. Oh, you want a slice of pie? No. I want an entire pie. In fact, give me two. See, that's correct. Why do you ask?
So, I was wondering if you managed to discover why it disappeared. Was it a thief? In the end, after all?
Neither had I. I spent all my 1 coin on outfits. Well, actually, it was a simple misunderstanding.
Oh?
It's really not very interesting at all. You see, the chef was leaving cutlery on the tables, and the manager was finding them, assuming they'd been left there by mistake, and tidying them away somewhere else.
Oh dear. So they weren't actually going missing at all. Just being moved around by different people. How funny. Was it the same story with the silver platter?
Oh, well...
Don't tell me. The silver platter went missing because you took it.
No, I...
See, you can't hide the truth from me. It's written all over your face.
I can see your Cyclops. You can see in my what?
Don't go there.
The truth is, I dropped it once. I dropped it and it got completely ruined. I thought the manager would be angry with me, so I hid it. The more time passed, the harder it became to own up to the truth. But I will now. I'll tell the manager everything, I promise.
Good.
Grazie, Miss Layton. You've given me the courage to face my demons.
You're very welcome. It was a gentleman. It's what a gentlewoman does.
And as payment, I demand 3 pies.
Seriously?
What outfit did you have that only cost 1 coin, Sora? Oh, brava, miss. You saw straight through that cad.
You sound a little touchy, perhaps you're hungry. Shall we order?
We'll have 3 cakes, 2 pies, a bowl of custard, and 4 cupcakes. What will you have, Ernest?
Order?
I'll have the Saint Mount Inta
Mount Etna.
Etna. Curried.
Curried.
Calzone, please. Actually, no, the angry.
Aqua.
Aqua. Hadra. Actually, no, the devil is there for Daredevil. Actually, no, I'll have all 3. Oh, for the.
You're never going to eat all that. You'll need a doggy bag.
Okay.
Sorry, my phone's like, hey, show you the Slayers live. And I gotta go build another sea anemone.
Okay, I just thought we might clear that up.
Where would we be without buses in London?
Ha, you can see the clock tower even from here. Look.
Hint coin. Hint coin. Scotland Yard is an absolute icon of the city, isn't it? Such a dignified building. Hello, hello, hello. What have we here? Katrielle, Layton and Company, no less. Good to see you at the yard, ma'am. Inspector Hastings is investigating the latest case with a rather small team of officers. The select few, you might say. And after your brilliant performance on the Big Ben case, I'm not at all surprised to find you among them, ma'am. Gosh, you've made a name for yourself already, miss.
Yes. Which means I'll have to work hard and solve this case too. I have expectations to live up to now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention that we can return to the agency at any point. You know.
Whenever you'd like to go back, just press X or select...
Whenever you'd like to go back, just press X or select the Layton Detective Agency button. I put details of all cases on the pinball, so you can switch to investigating another case whenever you decide to do so. Or you can play around with the office feng shui if you don't like how it's decorated at the moment. So that would be a way of going back to previous cases and finding any coins or solving any puzzles we might have missed.
Yes, and for the less serious-minded Ernest, and redecorating can be a nice change of pace.
You can now put cases on hold and return to the agency at will. Now, for every 4 puzzles that you solve, you'll receive a decor docket that you can exchange for different styles of furnishing for use in the agency office. You've solved 9 puzzles so far. You've earned yourself 2 decor dockets. So I guess now we can go back, which also saves our game. Move the magnifying glass and investigate the pinboard to choose which ongoing case to tackle. Touch the feng shui chair icon at the bottom right of the screen and press Y if you'd like to rearrange the furniture or redecorate the office. Select the feng shui chair icon if you want to change the look. Pick the particular aspect you'd like to change. There are 8 pieces of furniture you can modify. Once you've picked the new look, press A or change. If you'd like to buy some new ones, select exchange. Then select the furniture you'd like and press A to give up some decor dockets. You'll earn 1 decor docket for every 4 puzzles that you solve. So if you don't like that green wallpaper, get your thinking cap on. So, we can change the walls, the floor, the curtains, the rug, the table, the chair, the sofas, and the cushions. What do you want to check out?
I think we're good for now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we see what they have for sale?
Yeah, okay.
For walls, we've got the blue tone, the fresh look, the cutesy and cozy, the suave and sophisticated, and the ancient civilization. For floors, we've got the vintage, whitewash, elegant style, classic lino, and ancient civilization.
Can we not try them down?
What?
Can you not show them?
Look at the floor.
Oh, that's a rug.
Yeah. That's this. We got the Union Jack, stepped in tradition, flooring elegance, patchwork, and ancient civilization. For curtains, we have white elegance, toning pink, checkered flag, damask drapes, and ancient civilization.
Why is there ancient civilization?
I don't know. For tables, we've got the ebony table, the white table, the charming table, the party time, and ancient civilization. For chairs, we've got the vermilion chair, the hard to clean chair, the blue suede chair, the regal non-recliner, and ancient civilization. For sofas, we've got the black leather, the snow white sofa, the bottle green couch, the resort style sofa, and ancient civilization. And for cushions, we've got Rule Britannia, Shades of Grey, Plush Eyesores, Silk Cushions, Ancient Civilization, Professor Layton, Poponio, Pig Dragon, and Foxy Professor. Did any of those catch your eye?
A few, but we can worry on that. Wait, bleh. We can worry on that later once we got some more decor sockets.
Okay. Okay, so this will tell us we found 8 of 11 puzzles and 11 of 29 hint coins.
Oh, we didn't change.
Oh, were we supposed to change?
So yeah, I want to change back into our detective outfit.
Okay.
Something's not right.
Oh, what is it, miss?
Don't you think it's unusually quiet here? At the police headquarters. Considering a murder that just been reported.
Maybe. Yes, I suppose you're right. I don't see many officers rushing about, following leads or anything. Oh, look, there's Douglas Sturt, the reporter from the London Times.
Ah, let's go and ask him if he knows anything. Or if anyone will know. It's a reporter. Key change?
Newspapers and magazines. For people waiting, eh? Where's Ideal Hound?
Oh, yes.
There.
This is the reception desk, Shell. I mean, just in case you couldn't see it from down there. Hint coin. Hello, 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 Miss Layton. I came across this puzzle during the course of my investigations into a certain case. Mum's the word, of course. But I can't figure it out.
Oh, can I see it?
You could indeed. This is the very puzzling puzzle. I'd certainly appreciate your assistance. Pizza preferences, 30 pick rats. Piping hot pizza has just been delivered, so it's time to get it on the plates pronto. It's been pre-sliced, and you just need to make sure all 3 children have precisely the same amount. But, there's always a but, each child has a particular ingredient that he or she doesn't like, so you can't give them slices with toppings they won't eat. So, he won't eat eggs, she won't eat tomatoes, and she won't eat bacon. But you have to make sure they all have the same amount.
Well, what do we have right now?
We have a third tomato, a third cheese, half with tomato, half with egg, half with bacon, half with tomato, and then half with egg and bacon. Or sorry, 4/6, so 2/3 with egg and bacon, and 1/3 with bacon and tomato.
I don't know.
Well, here's a rule of thumb. Here's a way to always start these kinds of puzzles. He doesn't like eggs. She doesn't like tomatoes. She doesn't like bacon, right?
Yeah.
So if you have something that has 2 of the 3 ingredients, you know who's going to take it. So this has bacon and tomato, right? She won't take bacon. She won't take tomato. So he's the only one that can get that piece.
Okay.
This has egg and bacon. So he won't eat egg. She won't eat bacon. So she gets that piece. Now we have to try and even it out. So there's 3/3 here. Half and half, half and half. So if we give, say, you that, and you that, and then give you that. Oh, why won't you take it? Take it. Thank you. Like that. That doesn't work though, because they've got different amounts. Well, if we give you that, now you've got 1 1/3. You've got 1 1/2, and you've got 1 1/6. So that doesn't work.
Can you fix the microphone?
No, because you. What's that weird angle?
Okay, go the other way. Maybe that'll help. That thing was hurting my hip.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. There's each should get. If there's 4 pizzas, each should get 4/3 of a pizza. So what if we give you that? No. What if I give you that and you that? 1 1/2. 1 1/3. 1 1/6. Okay, let's go back to the beginning when we had this. Okay. So you have to have that. What if we give you a whole pizza with nothing but tomato? No. You won't take egg. No. They have to have exactly the same amount. Okay. So we have to start with that, yeah? Yeah, because you won't take tomato, so you won't have that, and you won't take bacon, so you won't take that. So you're the only one that gets it. Oh, wait. What?
Pull me up.
Why didn't you have me pull you up before I shifted which way you went? Okay. Am I overthinking this? I think I'm overthinking this. What? 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 There we go. Okay.
I think we have it.
And then, like, that. Because you won't have bacon. There's no bacon there. You won't have tomato. There's no tomato there. You won't have egg. There's no egg there. And each has 1 1/3 pizza.
Okay.
This is an interesting one. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
I actually thought the answer was it was a trick, and they each got 1 whole pizza, and then there was just leftover pizza.
That's what I was thinking.
And then I went, wait a second. Now I've left it so that they literally each get a third, and it works perfect. I'm just dumb. You did it. Now eat it up before it's stone cold. Puzzle 14, pizza preferences.
That should put you out of your misery. PC beat.
Oh, indeed it should, Miss Layton. Much obliged, I'm sure. Now I'll be able to keep my mind on the job. Lovely jubbly.
You're very welcome, Constable. Constable?
Constable, yeah.
What that means?
Like, kind of like in between, like, regular officer and, like, chief. So, like, officer, I guess, would be a good way to put it.
Do call in the Layton Detective Agency if you need assistance with any other matters.
This person doesn't want to talk to us, I guess. Okay.
Hello there. You're on the same trail as me, I dare say. You've heard about the incident at the Riverside Festival, I presume? A murder, no less. What a dark world we live in.
So it was a murder then?
Yes, probably. Or maybe not. But it does seem likely. Then again,
I thought of all people you know, at least.
well, the word on the street is it was a murder. But the police haven't made a statement either way. Seems a bit odd, don't you think? A murder at one of London's biggest events should be front page news.
It looks like we're just going to have to get the facts from the horse's mouth.
If by horse you mean Inspector Hastings, he passed through here not long hence. I pressed him to give me the lowdown, but he gave me the cold shoulder. I think he's probably still in his office.
Oh, thanks for that. We'll go and find him.
No need to thank me. All I ask in return is a little dishing of any dirt you happen to pick up. Anything at all will do.
Now then, where is the inspector?
Oh, look, there he is, over there. Gosh, his face is as black as thunder. This must be a terribly troublesome case.
He always looks like that. Perhaps that he finds every case troublesome. Let's ask.
Wow, I thought your desk was a dog's dinner. This is a whole nother level.
We discovered the magnificent mustache.
This clock is absolutely spot on, isn't it? To the second.
Well, Cheryl, having accurate time references is a vital part of the investigative procedure.
Quite right, Ernest. Police and detectives, unlike like always have to make sure they have the correct time.
Puzzle time. Puzzle 15. A matter of time. 40 pick rats. An old clockmaker needs help setting the time on these 3 clocks. The clocks each say different times. One says 4:05, one says 2:18, and the other says 3:05. One of the clocks is 32 minutes fast, another is 28 minutes slow, and one of them has stopped completely. Set them all to the correct time.
It's a trick question, isn't it? It's a trick question.
Is it?
Something's screaming at me that is a trick question. Whichever is the one that stopped, then we need to time the other one to look like that.
You think so?
We just need to figure out which is which.
Well, yes. Yep, figured it out.
Care to give me a hint?
It's not a trick question. You just have to do math.
Yuck.
Well, here. This is a good way to kind of think about it, though.
I hate math.
You can figure out which one's fast and which one's slow pretty easily. So, if one is 32 minutes fast and the other is 28 minutes slow, yes? What's 32 plus 28?
One sec.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the one that's 32 minutes fast and the one that's 28 minutes slow are going to be 60 minutes apart. So which one's fast, which one's slow? If one says 4:05, one says 2:18, and one says 3:05.
Eh?
4:05, 2:18, 3:05. Which two of those are 60 minutes apart from each other?
An hour.
Okay. Which two are an hour apart?
Name the numbers again.
4:05, 2:18, 3:05.
And what was the last one?
3:05. If one is 4:05, 5 minutes past 4. One is 2:18, 18 minutes past 2. And one is 3:05, 5 minutes past 3. Which two are an hour apart?
4:05 and 30 something.
3:05.
3:05.
Okay. So that means that 4:05 has to be 32 minutes fast. Yes. Since 4:05 is further ahead, it's going to have to be 32 minutes fast. Meaning the correct time is 32 minutes before 4:05. A little bit harder to do because you got to go back an hour and stuff. 3:05. We'll go for 3:05 then. It's 28 minutes slow. That means that it has to go forward 28 minutes to be the right time. So if it's 3:05 and you had 28 minutes, what time is it? Ignore the hours, because 28 isn't going to bump it up an hour. So
25?
5 plus 28.
28 minutes?
You have to add 28 minutes. It's 3:05. So 28 plus
5.
is...
One sec.
Mm-hmm.
$43.
What was that?
43.
28 plus 5?
No, wait, 33. 33.
33. Okay. So, if the correct time is 33, what's the hour? If the correct time is 3:05 plus 28 minutes, then the hours would be...
It's so confused here. My brain is just...
Ignore time. 305 plus 28. Make it easier. 5 plus 28 is 33. We still have that 300, right?
Yeah.
So 300 plus 33.
333.
So what time is it?
333? I don't know why I wasn't getting that.
Because time is difficult.
This puzzle's got some bite. I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Trying to do time puzzles is a bit difficult because it doesn't go up to 100, it goes up to 60, and then all of a sudden it goes back to 0 again. So it makes it more difficult. Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
You did it. The correct time is 3:33. The old man looks really pleased now all the clocks are right. Oh, jolly good, Shale. Well done. Are you in training to be a police dog by any chance?
Oh, sure, it's what I've always dreamed of, Pinstripes.
Shirley shows
Shirley Cheryl.
is in training to be a detective dog, not a police dog. And he's made a very promising start.
I give up.
A comfortable chair for a guest to sit in when they come to visit the inspector.
Do you think there's something behind all those papers that he's trying to cover up?
Hint coin.
Ah, you're here, Cat. Good. I've been waiting for you to show up. I see you've got your usual entourage with you. We don't actually allow pets in the yard, but I'll turn a blind eye for now.
I hear there was an incident at the Riverside Festival.
Yeah, that's right. And the festival's in full swing already. I was actually planning on taking my better half along tonight to watch the show, but now this has happened.
People are saying it's a murder. Is that right?
Who told you that? Oh, it was me on the blower, wasn't it? But like I said, we don't know for sure.
What exactly did happen, Inspector?
Well, I'll tell you what I know so far. Early this morning, a man and a woman fell from opposite banks into the Thames and haven't been seen since. But it sounds like it was no accident. The man was pushed by someone.
Then it's clearly a murder.
The woman, on the other hand, chucked herself in.
Gosh, a murder and a suicide.
You're not suggesting that the two events are unrelated. but just happened to occur at the same time, coincidentally.
We haven't managed to ascertain yet whether they're unrelated or not. There's people trolling the river as we speak. We still haven't found either one of them. This is making my head hurt already.
Watch. They're gonna be like, we confessed our love and then went for a swim. Why is that? Why are there so many cops here? We were just going for a swim. On your phone before, you said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. What did you mean by that?
Do you know anything about the victims at all?
According to our investigation so far, the girl was called Vic. And the bloke was named Tim. Last name's not forthcoming.
They don't need last names. You get that, yes? Okay.
Both of them lived on Chancellor Lane, it seems.
No need to paint a picture.
Right? Well, blow me down with a feather. Everything seems to happen on our street.
Apparently, the pair was set to appear as part of the Riverside show devotion tonight.
I wonder what's behind all this.
It's my job to find that out, Sunshine. It seems I was requested personally to handle the investigation. And not only that, I've been told not to involve too many officers. On the one hand, I'm flattered, but on the other, I'm flummoxed. There isn't exactly much to go on. And I'm hampered by having so few officers at my disposal as well. Which is partly why I asked you to come down here, Cat. You couldn't lend an hand, could you?
I see. So that's the situation. Why does my voice get so quiet when I try to do a British accent?
Was that?
Why does my voice get so quiet when I'm trying to do a British accent?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
I was going to ask you if is there anything...
Tell me. Who is it? Who is it that asked specifically for you, Inspector? Hang on. Someone went to go talk to Grandma.
Yeah. It's hard for me to get out of to take feedback. Yeah, that's what I'm. Whoa, big yawn. Okay, did you read your line?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just on my way to see the person in question now as it happens. Tag along. I'm led to believe I can find her down at Guildhall.
Guildhall? Gresham? Guildhall? You mean the town hall on Gresham Street?
Yep, that's the one. Come on, shake a leg.
Alright then, lead the way.
I don't know why your voice gets so quiet when you put on a British accent, because it wasn't quiet when you started the stream, but then as you went, it kind of got quieter and quieter.
And like I'm trying to be loud, but it's just not working.
Right? Pink coin. The workplace of London's mayor and other city staff.
Stars. Okay. So this is Guildhall, is it? You can almost taste the history here.
It's bustling, isn't it? Especially considering the late hour.
It's the Riverside Festival, that's why. It's keeping everyone busy.
So who's the person that asked you to handle the case then, Inspector?
That would be the mayor of London herself, Miss Pippa Lowanida. That's got to be a pun.
All these names and puns. Like Vic and Tim.
Like what?
Like
Vic and Tim? Yeah. Pippa Lowanida. That's gotta be a pun. It has to be.
It's gotta be something British that we don't know about.
Like PC Beat, because he's a beat cop. Pippa
What's a beat cop?
Lowanida. A beat cop is like a cop that always goes on patrol. Pun. Pippa Lowanida pun. Her surname comes from one of the disputed origins for London's name, the pre-Celtic Old European Ploenida. It was proposed by Richard Coates that the name was given to the part of the Thames that flowed through London. This ties her name to both her position as mayor and her connection to the Thames Riverside Festival. Lowanida also sounds like law and order. So it's more like Lamanada. Because it's law and order. Oh yes, I've seen her picture in the papers. A very sharp-looking young woman. They say she's really been shaking things up since she took office.
She sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
That she might be, but that doesn't help us find her. Where in this rabbit warren do you suppose she's hiding?
Why don't we ask that woman over there? Hey, it's our best buddy. Guildhall, it says here on this stone plaque. Well, at least we know we're in the right place. It's a very stately building, isn't it? Just right for a city with such history and tradition as London. No? No? Well.
Look, they're all sorts of announcements and information posted here.
It's, what is it, good run? Yeah. Good run, well done.
Oh, hi there. 1, 2, 1, 2. How are you doing? London's such a great city. I found so many puzzles while I've been running around. And I do love puzzles. Look, I came across this one just now.
Puzzle 16, sports matches. 35 pick rats. The matches are lined up to show the number 3706. By taking away one match, you can spell out the name of a sport. What sport is it? Oh, yep.
I don't get it.
So, those matches spell out 3706, yes?
Yeah.
By taking away one match from that, it spells out the name of a sport. What sport is it?
I don't know. What are you trying to show me here?
I'm covering up the match you gotta take away.
Then which one would that be? You covered up multiple. Is it upside down?
Well, if it's upside down, what would it spell? If it's upside down, which way would you read it from?
Basically, flip that up.
Okay. So what letter is that? Upside down.
Probably a P. Or a Q.
You would go like this.
Right?
You would, if it was upside down, it would go like this. It would have a circle with a line like that. Like a tail on the bottom there.
I don't know.
All right, we'll go to the second letter. What's the second letter?
L.
Upside down, remember.
Yeah, L.
No, upside down. So that's not the second letter.
Oh, it's 7.
Upside down. So that's not the second letter. Because you're reading it upside down.
Oh! I'll
Yes.
read it that way. Okay. Oh,
Okay. What's the third letter?
L.
What's the fourth letter?
F.
What's the first letter? What sport ends in OLF?
Oh, it's a G! Golf!
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
I was not expecting golf.
Right? You did it. If you turn the whole thing upside down and then take one match away from the E, it spells golf. Nice shot. See? GOLF.
I just can't unsee like a 9, though.
Right, yeah. You solved 12 puzzles, you earn yourself 1 decor docket.
That was fun. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. Great exercise for the brain. Huh? Hey, wanna come for a run with me as well? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure I can keep up with all the 1-2s. I think I'll have to pass. Sorry.
Excuse me. Would you point us in the direction of Mayor Lawinaura's office, please?
I am the mayor.
No?
Also, she seems younger than that.
Younger than what? She
Younger?
has gray hair, by the way.
That's gray?
What color does it look like to you?
I don't know, like a bluish gray.
No, I can see that. No, I was more going for the accent that May Rin has. The maid.
Oh,
her.
Sebastian
Oh,
will kill us, yes he will.
yeah, her. I remember.
Are you gonna do her voice or am I?
I'm trolling you, apparently telling you, hold up, one British accent for one person.
Yes, she's probably in a chamber. I should think so anyway. Probably.
That's it. That's it. Really make us believe you know what you're talking about.
I'm Miss Lowenida's, secretary, hesitate. Pleased to meet you. Did you need to see the mayor about something? She's extremely busy today. I'm not sure that she'll have time to fit in any unscheduled appointments.
I didn't realize the mayor had so much to do.
Oh, well, Miss Lowenida's a very dedicated individual. As I'm sure you all know, she's taken it upon herself to totally revolutionize the way the city is, well, governed. At present, she's pushing forward her plans for environmental projects as well as welfare reforms. Golly, she certainly does sound like she keeps herself busy. Yes, and of course now it's the festival as well. Is the mayor personally involved in the running of the festival then? Most definitely. Mayor Lowenida's goes to extreme lengths to ensure the festival's success. Every year she plans a great deal of the events herself, and she's always present on site to oversee the setting up and other arrangements. And this year's festival is on a larger scale than last year's, so it's been all hands on deck around here. Well, I'm very sorry to be disturbing you at such a obviously busy time. If you could just tell us where the mayor's office is. Of course, it's just inside and up the stairs. Good day to you now. She just vanished from like, into thin air. How did she do that? The mayor sounds so busy, I wonder if she'll agree to meet with us.
Well, it was her who asked the inspector to investigate. So I would think she'll make time. But let's go and see.
Why are you still here?
Mayor Lowenida should be in her chamber. Well, I think that's where you'll find her at least. Thanks.
The office of the mayor, upstairs in Guildhall.
Mayor Lowenida. That's her over there.
Good. Let's go and talk to her then.
Olivier.
Nah, different color hair.
Mysterious mask.
Ooh, I like these hairs. Very chic. I feel like I know who that is in the portrait, but the name escapes me.
Hey, coin. Hey, coin.
The mayor must be very studious. Look at all these texts about administration and government.
Wait, what,
Hmm.
That's a neat pile. That's a neat pile. The mayor must be a very organized person. It takes one to know one, as they say. Okay, higher, higher. 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 Down. 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 Can you look under the left, the right side couch thing?
Nothing.
Sure.
Milo and Ida. Sorry to bother you when you're so busy. Inspector Asen, CID.
Ah, Inspector. Ah, Inspector.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. And your colleagues are?
Ah, yes, these three. I forgot that I do the guy voices. Well, these two and the dog are from the Layton Detective Agency.
The Layton Detective Agency?
That's right. I've enlisted their help for this case. Miss Layton has proven herself an extremely capable crime solver. Only the other day, she helped solve a very difficult case for us.
It's a pleasure to meet you. May I know an Ida? Katrielle Layton, at your service. Feel free to call me Kat if you prefer. So, Katrielle, I really don't mind.
And I'm Miss Layton's loyal assistant, Ernest Greaves. Hello, Ernest. And your dog? Is she also part of the Layton team?
Absolutely. Although she is a he. She performs police dog duties for us. He's indispensable. He's indispensable to the work we do.
She!
Well, that's good to hear. Because the success or failure of the Riverside Festival really hinges on resolution of this case. In fact, I hope you won't take offense, but I'd just like to see your skills in action by having you solve this little puzzle.
Puzzle 17. Boy meets girl. 30 pick rats. A boy and a girl are lost in a maze. Guide them each in turn along the paths until they meet. Switch between controlling the boy or the girl using L and R and move them using the directional buttons. When they tread on a switch on the ground, any gates with matching flowers elsewhere in the maze open up. So if he steps on that, that opens.
If he steps on one open.
This little switch here that he's standing on.
Yeah?
It opens that gate. This one right here.
It's that one.
Yes.
So what happens if she steps on that blue one?
It opens the blue gate.
Problem is, when he steps off, then she's trapped. And if she gets off, then the blue gate closes.
So then stepping on the yellow switch isn't going to help much. So what's the other switch that can be stepped on?
That red one.
There's two red ones.
So the wrong one that's on his side.
Okay.
That was that.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you stepped on the next red one?
Nothing, because the red gate's already open.
Okay. Then she steps on the blue one.
Can't just turn around. No. Can't just turn around. Okay. Okay.
So when he steps off, then she's trapped again.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do this? Ow!
I've seen how to solve this now. And that's how it's done.
You did it. The boy and the girl are safely back together again. Whew. Well, that's very impressive, I must say. Your puzzle-solving skills are abundantly clear. I feel confident that I can entrust the Riverside Festival case to you now.
Oh yes, Miss Loanida. You can count on us.
There are a number of troubling points about this case. Most notably, the stark resemblance to the legend of the Thames.
I'm not aware of a legend of the Thames, I'm afraid.
I seem to recall hearing something like that before, but I forget the details. Allow me to explain. The tale goes like this. Long ago, a young man and woman, each from a distinguished London household, fell in love with one another. However, the two families were enemies, so the couple's love was forbidden. They were forced to arrange clandestine meetings every night, each coming as close to the other as they could, on opposite sides of the river. The woman's father learnt of their activities and arranged one stormy night for her lover to be pushed into the river. What a stinker! The current was too strong for the man, and he was swept away to his death. Witnessing her lover's tragic end, the woman was heartbroken and threw herself into the river as well, ending her own life.
I see.
It's said that the couple's bodies were found days later, locked in an embrace. From then on, the ghosts of the couple were believed to draw young lovers to the river on clear, starlit nights as they lamented their tragic fate. So, to appease the uneasy souls of the departed lovers, a festival was established.
And that's the origin of the current Riverside Festival, I presume.
That's right. It's a terribly sad story, but in the end, the couple were reunited in love, which is what led to the belief that gazing at your loved one across the Thames will bless your relationship with good luck. Ah, yes, that's the idea behind the Riverside Show of Devotion, which is happening tonight, of course. What an extraordinary similarity between the legend and the case we're currently investigating.
So basically a British Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet is British.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
I think that, it was written by a British dude. And I'm pretty sure it takes place in Britain. But I haven't read Romeo and Juliet in a while.
Read it?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bixby. Okay, Bixby. Where does Romeo and Juliet take place?
I didn't understand that.
Okay, Bixby. Bixby. Hey, Bixby. What is the setting for Romeo and Juliet?
I didn't understand that.
Why? I don't want to find Alicia Keys tickets for 3 people. What? That has nothing to do... Jeez. Romeo and Juliet setting. Italy. Right. Takes place in Verona. Takes place in Verona, Italy. But it's written by a British dude. And he probably, you know, if the Legend of the Thames is real, it probably is, you know, what he based it on. Hey, Bixby. How do you pronounce the name of the river that flows through London?
Here's what I found on the internet.
Hey, Bixby. What's the name of the river that flows through London?
Here's what I found online.
Thames.
Okay.
Thames.
It's Thames, not Tem. Like, Bixby understood every word I said there. Like, it popped up and said, where does Romeo and Juliet take place? And what is the setting of Romeo and Juliet? And she went, I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. You understood every word I said? Why didn't you understand what it meant? Okay. Yes, it's either no, that's your line.
Yeah.
Read your line.
I was waiting for you to be done talking.
You can't,
Yes.
or you'll never get to a chance.
Yes, it's either it's an incredible coincidence or someone
Contrived.
contrived to mimic the legend on purpose. Interesting.
It's a terrible shame that such a dreadful crime has sullied this festival. So many Londoners have been looking forward to it. We must get to the bottom of it at once, so that the people's minds can be put at ease.
That's
I was told you'd asked for me to lead this investigation using a very small team of officers, Miss Lowenida. I don't understand why you wouldn't want the whole force working on it if it's important to get it resolved quickly.
Yes, the problem is, a great many members of the public are present at the scene because of the festival. If we send in swaths of police officers, we'll utterly destroy the atmosphere. After all, we're not even sure if it's a murder, an accident, or a suicide that we're dealing with. I should like to avoid alarming the public by keeping the investigation as low-key as possible.
I see. Still.
Inspector Hastings, everyone tells me what a talented police officer you are.
They do?
Yes, I hear you're dedicated and passionate about your work. One of the most admired detectives of Scotland Yard, I believe. Which is why I know I can rely on you to carry out this investigation swiftly and discreetly.
Well, I don't know what to say. After such high praise, I can hardly turn you down, can I?
Thank you, Inspector. And I'm grateful to you too, Miss Layton, and your assistant. Now, I'm afraid I'm rather busy. After the show of devotion tonight, the mayor always makes a speech.
Of course, yes. We'll let you get on.
Thank you. The festival is very close to my heart, so I do hope you'll get results soon.
You just leave it to me. You just leave it to me, Miss Lowenida.
One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard. She's certainly dedicated and passionate about his talk. But that's something of an overstatement, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Shh! He'll hear you, Miss Layton.
You up, pull me up.
Ooh,
I can't seem to stay on the pillow.
apparently. That might help.
Can I have a drink?
Do, 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 do. That's what the music reminds me of.
What?
The 100-Acre Wood.
100-acre.
Do 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 do. Winnie the Pooh, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. I haven't played that game in so long.
Right.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, you have a voice. What's your pun?
You're that so-called detective who thinks you solve cases with gut feelings and instinct, aren't you?
Oh, we have a German in the mix.
Do I know you?
I'm Emiliana Perfetti,
Oh.
forensic analyst and profiling
Sorry, she's
expert.
Italian. I get her pun.
I don't.
Perfetto means perfect in Italian. So she's a perfectionist. So she's gonna be like, you, Katrielle, are a horrible detective.
I, on the other hand, never failed once.
I am perfect.
Unlike some people, I base my deductions on hard evidence. Facts and figures.
So do I.
Well, that all sounds very impressive.
Yeah, impressively so.
I heard that, dog.
Megan.
Anyway, I'm investigating this case. To be perfectly honest, your involvement is a headache I could do without. You should just leave it to the professionals.
Well, as long as the case is solved in the end, does it matter if it's facts or fortuity that get you there? There's no doubt in my mind that I'll solve this mystery.
Oh?
So, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. If you call rolling dice and drawing tarot cards work.
Katrielle Layton. Just because you're Professor Layton's daughter. Va bene? We'll see how far your methods get you.
Doesn't know who Professor Layton is. Guessing it's our father.
Yes. He,
We know nothing about him.
well, you don't.
So I don't.
He was... They made several games based on Professor Layton. And he basically did the same thing that Katrielle does. He had a detective agency, and people would hire him. And he had a little kid that I believe his name was Tim. That, actually, I can find out exactly what his name is. As soon as this is over, I can find out. That he was training to be able to solve mysteries. And everything reminded him of a puzzle. His name was Professor Herschel Layton. That's why one of her outfits is her with the dark coat and the hat. But one game that I really hope that they remake for the Switch so that we can play it together, because I think you get a kick out of it.
Go on. Versus?
Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
That's new.
Yeah, I actually really hope that they put it on Switch so that we can play Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Who's that woman, Inspector Hastings?
She's a profiler. She's pretty well respected down at the yard. Emiliana Perfetti's her name. We all call her Perfect Perfetti.
You literally call her Perfect? A profiler? You mean someone who analyzes criminals and their motives?
Something like that. Profiling is all about evaluating physical evidence, reconstructing crime scenes and the like. Perfetti's got a real knack for figuring out details about criminals by gathering a ton of information from crime scenes and analyzing everything she finds. She helped crack a number of cases that have had everyone else at the yard stumped.
Sounds like she's a very talented lady.
It's too bad that she's absolutely dreadful to talk with. Like, my God, she could not be a bigger
Hey, yeah, and if we don't pull our claws out, she's gonna steal our thunder and solve this case before we do.
You're right, sir. And while we're building our reputation, we could really do with solving high-profile cases, such as ourselves.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the yard and see how the investigation's progressing. What about you?
I think we'll start by heading to the river, where the incidents took place.
Alright, well, thanks, Kat. This isn't just about pleasing the mayor, of course. It's about allowing Londoners to enjoy the festival.
I hear you loud and clear, Inspector. Inspector. So we'll be running along. Oh, it's a bike. That's our bike.
Like, what is that?
1, 2, 1, 2. Let me know if you ever want someone to room with, okay?
On the move.
Stars.
You arrived at By the Thames.
So this is where the festivities take place. Does it? There's more going on than I expected. Actually. So where did that come from?
Because I saw the bridge in the back. Okay, ready for this? I saw the bridge in the background. And I went, this is London. It's a London bridge. Which made me go, London Bridge is falling down. And I went, that creeps out Cat. Hey, what's that other song that creeps Cat out? Oh yeah, the Paper Star song. That was my train of thought, okay?
Okay. Oh look, ice cream.
Later!
But I just want 1 or 2 carts with.
What?
I just want 1 or 2 carts of ice cream. Maybe like 1 shop of ice cream. That's all.
Yes, all right, sir. I was only joking. The investigation comes first. I know. Oh. For the love of thee. Ernest, save me. Ernest, why do you like this woman? Why are you in love with this woman, Ernest? Like, seriously. Ooh, freshly baked muffin. Just smell that.
I can understand. Hold on. I've got something. Yes. You love to eat, and it's eating away at me. How much I love you. Yes.
Joking, were you? Really?
You wouldn't know anything had happened, would you? Everyone seems to be having a jolly good time.
But But it's on a friend. But it's on a reporter friend. Douglas Dirt is to be believed. The public are well aware of the incident. Perhaps we should talk to a few members of the public while we're here and see if we can learn anything new. There are 2 people we got here. Oh, at the festival. All the festival lights look so pretty.
Oh. This reminds me of a puzzle.
I thought I saw something sparkling here. It's a puzzle.
Oh yes, how funny. I thought it was some kind of decoration.
I bet it'll sparkle even more brightly once I've solved it.
Oh, look, there's a puzzle hanging on this lamppost. What? Cozy up the chicks. 30 pick rats. Use the 3 enclosures to make a bed for the chicks. Press and hold A to pick up the enclosure and move it around. Position the enclosures so that all of the chicks are contained. So we got a circle, a square, and a triangle.
To make a bed?
No, like... There. Now those 2 are enclosed. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. 8. That's 7 of them.
There you go.
So yeah.
Not so much how many there are. As it is like, look, okay, so we route those 2 up, okay. And then we can put those 2 in. But then how do we get those 3?
Yeah, I know. You know where you kept putting the circle?
Here?
Put the square there.
Okay.
Now put the square right above the... put the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Right above the square. A little more. 2. Yep.
Okay.
I'm only missing 1. So, pick up the triangle. Up. Right there. Oh, there's one over there that I missed. How did I not see
I'm
him?
like, what do you mean there's only 1 left, cat?
How did I not see him? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
You're supposed to make it so that all the chicks are enclosed.
Yeah, I know that. It's just how they're supposed to get all of them.
Like that.
I've seen how to solve
Like
this.
that.
Mystery. Puzzle solved.
You did it. The chicks are all enclosed, contained within the enclosures. It's a little more cramped than expected, though.
There. I was right. It's sparkling much more brightly now that I've found its solution.
Oh yes, miss, you make everything sparkle more brightly. How the hell did she have chicks in a street lamp? What is going on?
That's London Bridge, is it? The one that's falling down. I'll take a boat.
The stage show soundtrack.
The way the festival lights dance on the water is quite enchanting, isn't it?
Hey, coin. Don't know how we saw it from all the way back here, but...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh, wow. This is the Riverside Festival? I can't believe it. It's the best.
I know. Isn't it just the best?
What's with the shaggy voice?
That's not Shaggy. That's not Shaggy at all. I could do a Shaggy voice.
No.
I know. Isn't it just, like, the best?
No. No.
I know. Isn't it just the best?
Okay, now you're Mickey.
Yeah, I know.
Can you stick with the one voice you
Well,
first
you
started?
gotta give me a voice. I'm giving you all these voices and you keep just going, no.
Can you go for the voice that you were
I
starting out
know.
as?
Isn't it just the best?
That's goofy.
What voice do you want for this poor, poor man?
I don't know.
I know. Isn't it just the best?
Okay, there we go.
I suppose it is the most famous festival in London, mind you.
I'd heard it was really boring, though. But look at all these people here. Coming here was just the best idea, Benji.
I really wanted us to take part in this show of devotion tonight, but apparently you had to apply in advance.
Oh no, really? But I want everyone to see how in love we are.
Have you heard the rumors about what happened this morning? They say some fiend was pushed into the river, and then alas, chucked herself in on the other bank. 'Tis just like the legend of the Thames, so it is. I used to sing sea shanties about it when I was a lad. Now I'm here. I've just found out about something called the Riverside Show Devotion going off this evening. It's sad about the missing couple and everything, but I still want to enjoy the show.
It feels rather like the tragic incidents have actually attached.
Attached.
That was a
No.
attacked.
No.
What does that say?
Attracted?
So attracted. Attracted more people down here.
It feels like the tragic incidents have really attacked more people down here. You're all going to die down here. Yes, it was always something of a low-key affair before the Riverside Festival. I think perhaps not every... sorry. I think perhaps not very many people were ever really aware of it.
So it seems that some people got wind of the incident. They decided to come down here to see the festival is all about.
That's poor taste, that is.
Well, it's the way of the world, Shell. It's only when things make the headlines, for whatever reason, that people realize what they're missing. Much like how all these people are in the presence of a great detective at this very moment, but they have no idea.
I'm sure your name will be in the paper soon, Miss Layton. Don't you worry.
Yes, hopefully. And anyway, we still haven't found anything more about the incidents, have we?
No, there's so many people here for the festival, but no one seems to have actually seen what happened.
Well, let's not forget that incidents took place on both banks of the river. We should go and investigate. It's on the other side as well. Come on, you two.
Coming, miss.
The bank of the river, where many like to fish.
So this is where the missing woman threw herself into the river, then?
It's dead quiet on this bank compared to the other side, where the festival's happening.
Yes, but there's still plenty of passers-by. Somebody may have seen something.
And how will we ever find them?
Well, we certainly won't find out anything unless we start asking people some questions.
Ah, yes.
Pink coin. Three fashion farthings. $10 hint coins. Wow. The lights blinking the Thames are jolly pretty, aren't they?
Bitch. Perfect for resting the body and exercising mind.
Pink coin.
The same side of London Bridge, but from a different angle. Very interesting. Sure. So interesting.
Meow. That's it. Pierce my eardrums, why don't you? Is that a puzzle he's pawing?
Oh, I wonder what sort of puzzle a cat would be playing with.
Yeah, a cat with a puzzle. Never seen that before. All right, Pinstripes. I'll show you how it's done.
Katrielle's just like, I don't get it. Puzzle 19, bringing up the rear, 40 pick rats. After 5 friends arrive at an arranged meeting place, they each describe what they could see ahead of them on the way. Here's what they all say. A says, I could see C because we were walking together. B says, I could see a few people ahead of me. D says C says D was walking in front of A. D said I didn't see anyone. E said B was walking behind C. Nobody overtook anyone else on the way. So who arrived last?
I'm very confused.
So, where'd the back scratcher go? Right here.
Oh.
I could see C because we were walking together.
I could see a few people ahead of me. D was walking in front of A.
I didn't see anyone.
B was walking behind C.
Process of elimination.
Probably B.
You think it was B?
Yep. He said he saw a few people in front of him.
Right.
D said he didn't see anything.
D didn't see anyone, which means
T was in front.
correct. Okay, so it's not D. And D was walking in front of A. But since C saw that, see, I could see C because we were walking together. So A and C were walking together.
Oh.
So neither of them could be last. B said they could see people in front of them. Okay. E says B was walking behind C. Meaning E could see B. Right? If they all looked forward and he could see him, that means that he was ahead of him, yes?
I guess so.
Yeah, it probably helps if I do this. So he could see him, meaning that he was behind him. And he said that he saw some people ahead of him.
Yeah.
And if he was walking behind C and C was walking with A, then they were ahead of B, yes?
Yeah.
And D couldn't see anyone because D was in front. So who was last?
E.
I eat puzzles like these for breakfast. I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
At the back of my scalp again. A little higher. Teeny bit higher. Do you have a path scratcher? Why are you using it?
Because that's your head.
And
This is the back scratcher.
it's the back of my head.
Don't you get all logical on me there.
I'm just saying it might be easier. So else it's still itchy.
You did it. D was in front of A, and A and C were together behind her. B was behind C, and since it was E that saw them, he must have been right at the back. Ah, to be so laid back. How he does it is a Mr. E. I said, how he does it is a Mr. E.
Back of my scalp still itchy.
Jeez. Back of your scalp's so itchy.
Don't know.
There, done it. I wonder where this Moggy got the puzzle from in the first place.
Meow. Meow meow.
Yes.
Is that my name?
No, it's Cheryl. Like Cheryl O.C. Combs.
Okay. I actually have to go get some dust out of my lungs, and I was just going to look and see if there were any lights. But it just...
Yeah, go for it. Good evening, sir. What have you caught? Anything?
You're a fellow night fisherman, are you? What have I caught, you ask? Let me see. I'll answer if you solve this puzzle. Fish. Yes, I've caught fish.
Oh dearie me, I'm not sure we're going to have much luck with this chap.
We're investigating the incident that occurred here earlier today. Do you know anything about it?
Incident? What incident? Oh, you mean that incident?
So you know about it? The woman who fell into the river?
Know about it? I saw it. Saw it with my own eyes.
Your eyes? You mean those tiny little things? Your face is bigger than your eyes, sir.
Your face is bigger than your eyes, too.
No, I mean dangerously big. It's like, how do you see anything? Look at them. And behind that big mustache.
Right.
Bingo. It's an eyewitness straight off the bat.
That is fishy.
Could you tell us what you saw, please?
What, who saw? Me?
Yes. You just said that you saw what took place with your own eyes.
Oh, yes, of course. The place. Yes, I saw them all right. Although it's unusual to see place here, so they might have been sold.
No, not fish. We're asking about the woman who fell into the river.
A woman, you say? In the river? Do you know, I think I might have seen something like that. Or did I? Make up your mind, old man. Holy mackerel, your dog made me jump with that old-sounding bark. But actually, it's made me remember something. A puzzle.
Really?
It was this morning, early. The sun wasn't quite up yet. I was here fishing as usual. Anyway, nothing was biting, and I was just gazing over at the opposite bank, absent-mindedly, when it happened. I could make out a fellow standing there, and then another figure appeared behind him and shoved him in.
What happened to the man who fell in?
Well, I didn't see him thrashing about or anything. He just vanished. I don't know if he went under straight away, or if he was washed downstream or what. Then whoever did it just ran off. Just like that, without a second glance.
I think I solved this mystery. It's a murder then, no doubt about it.
There's more to this case, though. There's more to this case, though. Ernest. Carry on, please, sir. What else can you tell us?
Well, before I even had time to be surprised, a woman on this side of the river threw herself in as well.
Are you certain about that? She definitely threw herself in.
Dead certain. I've got a memory I've got a great memory, me.
You didn't say a memory like a goldfish.
Says who? She was a young woman. She was standing not far from me, just looking into the water, with a sad look in her eyes. But I never expected her to jump in. And it was the same with her. She just disappeared straight away. Once she hit the water, I never saw her again. Someone must have called the old bill, because they were here not long after. I don't think they found her, though.
So the woman really did throw herself in. It was a suicide then.
Did you get a look at whoever it was to push the man in on the other side of the bank, sir?
Oh, I saw them all right, yes. But I couldn't really tell you what they looked like. The river's wide here, see? It's a fair old distance to make out any distinguishing features or such like.
So you couldn't see the culprit's face then?
Sorry, not at all, no. Couldn't even guess at the person's height, let alone describe their face.
given us a very valuable statement, sir. Thank you. You've been a real help.
He'll help. Why, have you spotted some? Don't worry, I'll grab the bait and we'll hook 'em together.
No. It's alright. Thank you again for your time. Goodbye now. The opposite bank. Too far out for a fisherman's friend to have made it out there. Made out the face of the person responsible for pushing the victim into the river. I have an idea. Ernest, could you sprint over to the other side of the river just now?
Just sprint over? That's the best part of a mile. It's not your dog's body, Cat.
Oh, I don't mind.
Eh? You don't mind?
Of course not. I'd be delighted to do it. Anything for you, miss.
Delighted to? Are you barking? Now what are you grinning like that for?
Have you forgotten the legend? When you gaze at each other from opposite side banks of the Thames, your love will... never mind. I'll be on my way.
As quickly as you can, please, Ernest.
Now that is a bad case of puppy love.
Finally, someone said it.
Whew. That was a long way. Now then, Miss Layton should be just over... Yes, there she is. Yoo-hoo! Miss Layton!
Do you have a bank simply a long way off? I can't make out Ernest's face from here. The old fisherman was right, it seems.
Aren't you going to wave back? Little Tyke's going to wave his arm off in a minute.
Looks like witness statements are going to help us identify the culprit. We'll have to find the other avenues.
You're not hearing me at all, are you? Poor pup. Throw him a bone, Cat.
Miss Layton! Can't you see me? Miss Layton! Miss Layton, can you hear me?
Two people killed in exactly the same way as the legend. Coincidence?
I think not.
There's no such thing as coincidence.
I'm back. I was waving and waving. Did you see me, miss?
No.
You didn't?
Well, I was deep in thought.
Oh, I see. Gosh, that sprint must be catching up with me. I feel shattered all of a sudden.
Don't be disheartened, Pinstripes. The road to true love is never easy, they say.
Ernest, there's no time to catch your breath. I'm afraid we have to find out more about the victims now. Both the man who was pushed and the woman who threw herself in were residents of Chancellor Lane, according to what the Inspector Hastings told us. So let's head back there and see if we can find anything out that might be useful.
Oh. Okay. Death's Mimicking Legend.
Keep me up.
Well. A man pushed and a woman thrown herself into the river, exactly as in the Legend of the Thames. Could it be a deliberate mimicking? On the move. It's rather a funny coincidence that both the man and the woman lived here on Chancellor Lane. You could say they were our neighbors, but I don't recall ever having seen either of them before.
Well, it's not like we've been on Chancellor Lane for long, is it? I'm sure we wouldn't recognize the majority of our neighbors. Anyway, let's see if anyone else is on the street to have some information for us.
Ciao, bella.
Great! That food looks great.
So is he growling at us?
The food. Pink coin. Very clever planting flowers up there on top of the wall.
Why is that clever?
I'm not sure. What a lot of colourful cakes and treats Mr. Lipsky has on display in his window.
That man wasn't arrested.
For what?
Illegal mimicry. I don't know, it made more sense in my head.
Pink coin.
Counterfeit?
He was only doing it until it could get fixed.
True. Still. Look at that. There's a puzzle dancing around in the smoke of that chimney.
What are you alluding to? I don't see any puzzle.
There's no time to explain, Chef. It'll slip away if we don't act quickly. Stupid scalp.
Puzzle 21. A stellar display.
Little to the right.
Go to the... Your right or mine?
I think it's okay.
Okay. This is only worth 25 pick rats, so it's probably going to be the hardest one to do. You've been given two very different shaped stars. The one on the left is a pointy star, and the one on the right is a flower star. Can you use both of them together to make 5 circles? Press A briefly over a star to change its size from small to medium to large. Press and hold A to pick up a star so you can move it around in L and R to rotate it. Press and hold A to pick it up and move it. If you press A briefly, you can cycle through 3 possible sizes. So we've got this star and this star. And we have to make 5 circles.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry, 5 circles.
5 circles, yep. From these 2 stars. And we can do this.
Make that flower big. Now put that spiky star straight in the middle. Does that count?
No. There's no circles.
Oh. Can you turn it? Hey, I figured out. That was easy, actually.
This should do it, I think.
That was quite easy.
I mean, it was only worth 25 picarats, so. You did it. You made a new star in the shape of a flower. "16 puzzles. One more decor docket."
That was a fun puzzle. I'm glad I spotted it before it disappeared. In the puff of smoke. Good evening, madam. I was wondering if you might spare a minute to answer some questions.
Yes. What about? Yes. What about?
Yes. What about?
Yes. What about?
There you go. Have you heard about the couple who live here in Chancellor Lane? That went missing this morning after falling into the Thames.
Vic and Tim, you mean? Yes, I heard. It's so awful. Do you know them personally? Oh yes, they're very well known around here. They're both performers, you see. They love the limelight, those two. Like this.
In the spotlight, 30 picarats.
It's such a shame that those two, that wonderful couple died. Here you have a puzzle.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
I said it's such a shame that those two people died. They drowned. We'll miss them terribly. Here, have a puzzle. Solve the puzzle. Before I tell you anything more about them, you must solve my puzzle. You must solve my riddle.
There's a silhouette of someone standing on a pitch black stage. They're waiting for the lights to come on so they can dazzle the audience. Can you light up the whole stage using only 4 spotlights? The lights change direction if they hit a mirror. Select a light to switch it on or off and illuminate every single square with the spotlights. So the way this works is, like, if we hit this, it'll shine light out, hit this, bounce down, and go back here. And then all of these ones here will be lit up.
But which one will light up the most?
See, like that.
That one. Okay, the blue one on the bottom. Then the yellow one on the other side. Okay, getting there. What am I missing?
We're missing this one, 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 and this one. Work backwards. Find one that, like, pick a square that there's only one way to get to it.
Get to what?
the square. Like, look, this one's hidden in the corner, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you light this one up?
The one that's right above it.
Right here?
Yeah.
That would work. But you know what else would work? That. Either one of those would work.
I'd go with that one.
Okay. But we still have to light up these ones along here.
That's the problem. We only have two left. One left.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Try the one on the top on the left.
This one?
Yeah.
So, in conclusion, that's a relief. I wasn't entirely sure.
You did it! The stage is filled with light. The star is on the stage. It's showtime.
Well done, you solved it. You're very good, aren't you?
Can you tell me more about the couple in question now?
Yes, Vic and Tim were both star performers in musical theatre. They're both actors, you mean? Yes, and very talented singers and dancers. They have that inimitable stage presence only natural performers possess. It's a terrible blow for the West End, this.
There's a suggestion that Tim would push. Do you think it's possible someone bore him a grudge?
Tim? I can't imagine so. He's such a mild-mannered fellow. And I saw Vic just yesterday. She didn't seem any different to normal. I just can't believe she would have thrown herself into the river.
Really? You saw her yesterday?
That's right, at Lipsky's Patisserie. Vic absolutely adores the cakes there. I can't bear it when I think of Vic's face lighting up at the prospect of one of Alex's cakes. Had to believe they're both alright. They'll be found soon, surely. They'll just pop up again somewhere, won't they?
Let's hope so. And thank you for your time, madam.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll just keep on praying for a miracle. Oh, and I also, if you want another puzzle, I could give you another puzzle. Do you want another puzzle? Please take another puzzle. Puzzle.
Was someone who was so excited about cake only on the day earlier to really have thrown themselves into a river the following day?
It could have been a final farewell treat to herself.
Of course it couldn't. No matter how depressed you were, a delicious cake could always put you in a brighter frame of mind.
I should know. When I'm feeling sad, I eat 14 cakes.
Not everyone thinks like you do, Kat. Thank goodness.
Well, we've at least ascertained that Vic paid a visit to Lipsky's yesterday. Perhaps Alex might know something useful.
Yes, you're right, Ernest. We should go there at once and see what we can glean. If he still has some cake he sold Vic yesterday. We'll obviously have those sample of it.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Theater performers. Both Vic and Tim are musical theater performers from the same group.
Right there, right there.
No one knows of either having any particular problems or troubles.
Still that same spot.
Ciao bella, signorina. I've been waiting expectantly for you to visit us again.
I'm sure Miss Layton doesn't appreciate your over-familiar tone.
So kind of you. And good evening, actually. I was hoping to ask you a few questions. Have you heard about the couple who went missing in the dam this morning?
You mean the ones I pushed in? Of course. Vic and Tim were both regular customers of ours.
I see. They come here together on dates, you mean?
No, they always come with friends. I don't think I've ever seen them here on their own as a couple.
Really? Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, don't you want to solve a puzzle before you go? You aren't dining with us today, Signorina? Such a shame. Well, don't be a stranger. Ciao, ciao. Un momento, por favor, Signorina. Per favor, sorry. Per favore.
Oh, hello again. What can I do for my favorite waiter?
I have a small problema I was hoping you could help me with. I told you that we would have to do a puzzle. You see, recently we started to offer diners a special ideal meal service at the restaurant. They tell us what they like and we create the perfect assortment of dishes for them. But it isn't going so well. Dare we inquire as to why? Well, our chef is a world-class cook, but he isn't so good at understanding what the customers want. But with your powers of deduction, Signorina, you could devise the perfect menu for any of our diners. After all, you are a detective. It's your business to work things out about people, no?
I see. I think it sounds fascinating.
Oh, Miss Layton, you're so good to everyone. Too good, really.
Jump in head first, why don't you, Cat?
I'm just hoping that they'll give me food.
You'll now find the ideal meal minigame in Katrielle's bag. See if you can put together the perfect combination of dishes to match each diner's peculiarities. Are you up to the challenge? Can you find an ideal meal for every diner that demands a service? The ideal meal minigame has been added to Kat's bag. We just have a bunch of food in her bag now. In this game, you must come up with the ideal meal to satisfy all the exacting requirements of particular diners. You must magic up the perfect melange of dishes to serve for the hors d'oeuvre, soup, main, and sweet courses. For each course, select the dish you think would best suit the diner in question. You can interview friends and colleagues of diners to gain useful insights into their preferences. Once you've picked something for all the 4 courses, select Serve to see how ideal your meal really is. There are 3 possible outcomes: abject failure, something edible, or an ideal meal, or Caparaja. Aim high. If you're unsuccessful, take note of what your diner says. It could be a useful hint for when you're rethinking the menu. When you solve certain puzzles in the game, you'll acquire new recipes to include in your menus. Bon chance for bon appetit. I want a beautiful dinner to simulate creative juices.
What sort of meal are you looking for?
No, yes, I want beautiful food. Everything prepared down to last detail. Dishes must inspire my baking mind.
Leave it to me, Alex. I'll devise a menu that will blow your socks off. Keith out there.
Well, he keeps licking his lips. Okay. So let's interview person 1 or person 2.
1.
Bratzy likes food on plate that is looking beautiful. He cares about the appearance of dish. And person 2. When I think about it, Alex never orders spicy or strong flavored food. He says that he doesn't want to dull his sensitive taste buds. Alright, so, hors d'oeuvre. A British staple, a Scotch egg, British staple of egg and sausage meat coated in breadcrumbs with high calories. Avocado and prosciutto salad, a healthy and colorful salad starter popular with young ladies, low calories. Prawn and salmon canapes, juicy shrimps and fresh salmon atop cream cheese spread crackers, low calories. So which one would he like for an hors d'oeuvre?
What's an hors d'oeuvre?
Appetizer.
Oh, appetizer.
Horse duver.
Thinking either the salad or maybe the thing that looks like a rose.
This?
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like a rose.
So he wants beautiful food, but he wants stuff that's not going to be spicy or really strong flavored. So which one's the most beautiful looking?
Probably the rose.
Okay. Soup. We've got asparagus vichyssoise, which is fresh looking and tasting cold soup made from green asparagus with low calories. Chinese mitten crab soup, which is sophisticated miso seasoned crab meat and egg soup, medium calories. And pumpkin yogurt soup, a piping hot potage of pureed pumpkin and yogurt, low calories.
Oh,
So he doesn't like spicy or strong flavors. And he wants it to be pretty.
which one is bland and pretty?
Probably this.
Yeah.
Main dish. Whitefish and coconut curry, a spicy Indian dish using cod and coconut milk, good for the skin, medium calories. Whole sea bream sashimi, skillful knife work creates a divine looking dish from this whole fish, low calories. Or burger surprise, a ground beef patty that spills succulent egg when cut into, high calories.
What do you think?
He likes pretty.
Okay.
And a sweet. Shrikand, mildly sweet but aromatic strained yogurt with cardamom and pistachio, low calories. Crema catalana. For a second, I thought that did not say Catalana.
See, so I said Catalina.
That's what I'm going to call it, is Crema Catalina.
That is very similar to my name.
A crispy caramel top over semi-frozen custard for the more mature palate. High calories,
It's missing the I.
right?
If it had the I, I would say Catalina.
And cool jelly. Asian-style clear jelly with vibrant fish-shaped jelly pieces inside.
Probably that.
All right. Are we ready?
Eh.
Prawn and salmon canapes, asparagus vichyssoise, whole sea bream sashimi, and cool jelly. He wants beautiful dinner to stimulate creative juices.
Do you think it's good?
We'll find out.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting too long. Sure it is then. It's your idea meal.
I'm licking lips in anticipation, Missy Layton. See? Cook! Do I have to start matching, eh? This is excellent meal. You have given me idea for new things I can cook in patisserie. Thank you. You're a clever woman.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alex.
Super! No, yes, I enjoyed it very much. But I think maybe I can enjoy more with some small changes. So we got super.
Did I say maybe change the appetizer?
Okay.
Let's try the salad. Did you say it's a pretty salad?
I did, yeah. No, yes, dishes containing meat do not give same aesthetic pleasure as dishes without, in my opinion.
Let's see. Alright. So we have to think for a while.
So he doesn't like meat? Of course. Okay. Well then. We know that this has to be that. So he doesn't like meat. So maybe the white fish and coconut curry?
Try it.
I never eat spicy food. My tongue is too precious. I cannot take risks with taste buds. Of course.
It's spicy?
Curry. Curry's usually spicy. Okay. So it's either the asparagus vichyssoise or the cool jelly. I'm guessing it's the asparagus.
Okay.
And he doesn't like... Doesn't like strong flavor, so he might not like sophisticated miso seasoned. We'll try it. Like, it has to be the soup that's wrong. There are some dishes I like very much, but what's important to me is presentation. I like to see skill of chef in dish. Of course.
He likes how it looks, though. So let's try this then.
I have eaten so much food. There are some dishes I like very much, but most important to me, for me, is presentation. I like to see skill of chef in dish. Of course. So I guess this is asparagus. So maybe it's the jelly that's wrong?
I don't see what would be wrong about it.
Let's try this. Let's try the Catalina.
There's no eye!
Usually I avoid dishes with many calories and desserts. I'm looking after figure. Okay, so low calorie. He doesn't want high calorie stuff.
Okay.
So low calories. He doesn't like meat. I mean, this should be good. Right?
Yeah.
He likes food on a plate that is looking beautiful. He cares about appearance of dish. He never orders spicy or strong flavored food. I mean, personally, I would think that prawn and salmon canops are pretty strong.
And that jelly looks, honestly, beautiful and delicious at the same time.
Right?
It's like, look at it.
Yeah. Like, that clearly, that shows the skill of the chef.
Right?
Unless he wants this? Because this is mild?
What's the calories?
Low. There are some dishes I like very much, but most is presentation, okay? Okay, so this should be super. It's super. Some small changes, okay. Doesn't like spicy, so it can't be that.
dude's scalp. Yes, right there, right there, right there, right there.
Oh, there it is.
A little lower.
Okay, so I looked it up. And it's literally something that we did before.
And that would be
Salad, asparagus soup, sashimi, and jelly. No, yes, dishes containing meat do not give us the same. That's literally what it says. Oh. That's dumb. Sorry. Okay. I see. We don't have the recipe for what he wants yet. Yeah. The multicolored macaroon. A macaroon with all the colors of the rainbow represented. Magnificent mustache. Slicked back hair and a pink shirt are the only way to go with this one. Mysterious mask. A marvel of a mask that glitters with gold. When you wear it, you somehow sense that miracles might occur. Like Professor Layton in the Mask of Miracles. Stage show soundtrack. Songs from a famous show that really tug at the heartstrings. Is the stage show The Steel Samurai?
That's no. These biscuits. Oh, and look. These biscuits are fresh out of the oven.
She's like a little puppy when she comes in here.
I adored when she becomes so excitable.
We're never going to get anywhere with this pair.
Oh, Alex's brother Hans is here too.
Perfect. We can ask them both if they have any information.
This isn't a normal teddy bear, is it? You can eat this as well, can't you? The man can make buildings out of cakes and the like. So, he could make a kennel.
I try, you eat it.
Hint coin. Gosh, I've just spotted a puzzle in amongst Mr. Lipsky's delicious treats here. I wonder if it's edible.
An edible puff. Delicious.
If you can't solve it, you just eat it. Oh, I don't know, miss. I think perhaps it would be more satisfying to solve it rather than eat it. Speak for yourself. Robots take the cake. 35 pig rats. Make sure the factory robots place strawberries on all the cakes passing by on the conveyor belts. When you select a robot, it places the strawberry in its hand onto the closest cake. It then prepares a strawberry for the conveyor belt on its other side. Control the robots and place strawberries on every cake. Robots do nothing if there is no cake in position, and you can't operate the same robot twice in a row.
Oh.
So, like, he'll put a strawberry there. He'll put a strawberry there. He'll put a strawberry there. Strawberry there. Strawberry there. And strawberry there. Strawberry there. Strawberry there. Strawberry there. Nope. Alright, what if we do strawberry there? Then strawberry there. And strawberry there. And strawberry there. Strawberry there. Strawberry there. Strawberry there. Nope.
I have a feeling that perhaps... Thank goodness I got that right.
I certainly didn't mess up about 50 cakes trying to figure that one out. No, sir. You did it. The robots have even come out to wave the delivery van off the premises. Extraordinary. I did it.
Very good, Ernest. Really? Why do you? I think I deserve a cake for that, don't you?
I'm sure you do, miss, but perhaps now's not the time? Oh, there's nothing in the rubbish bin today.
Good evening, Ron.
Ah, Bunny Layton. Again, I am sorry about Big Ben incident. I learned my lesson.
This is about something else, actually. It's a couple who went missing in the Thames this morning.
Vic and Tim? I hear they are washed away in river. Are they friends of yours? No, yes. I made some props for their theatre production sometimes. You do that as well? I say you are a man of many talents, aren't you, Mr. Lipsky?
Do you know something that might help us with our investigation? Perhaps they had some problem that you know about. Or were they worried about something?
Sorry, they never say nothing like that to me. I did not even know they were together as couple.
But they were.
Well, if they were planning to take part in Show of Devotion tonight, then yes. Show is only for couples, but I did not know they were going out. Really? They never told this to me or anyone else in theater group. Maybe it was big secret?
Well, if it was a secret, take part in the show of devotion to somewhat below the cover.
No, yes. That is why I am surprised. Unless they weren't a couple. Hello, detective. Welcome. You come to buy some of my wonderful cakes?
Yes.
No!
Oh, No, actually, for you investigating a case that I was wondering if you might have some information on. Some information that could be relevant.
This is in reference to Vic and Tim by any chance? So you know them, Mr. Lipsky? No, yes, they live near here. I know their faces, and they come here often to buy my cakes. Vic is in love with my profiteroles. I can't believe they are both missing. Tim's is dangerous, River. Vic's family are very shocked by this news, I think. Oh, do you know her family as well? No, yes. In fact, I just took order from them for profiteroles.
Really? They're ordering cakes when their daughter is missing.
I thought it was strange, but they made orders, so I delivered.
And now how did they seem when you made the delivery?
They didn't say nothing to me. They just take profiteroles and close door.
Very intriguing.
The Lipsky brothers gave us some rather juicy information there, didn't they?
Not half as juicy as a macaroon. Look on the shelf up there.
Not now!
Fine, alright then. Let's see if there's anyone else on Chancellor Lane who might have some information for us. Perhaps we could head back toward the office. Someone around there might know something.
Further down in one of the quieter parts of Chancellor Lane.
Now's the top, my scalp. What's going on here? Aha!
What is it, Cat? Have you cracked it?
My character has issues. That boutique store is open now.
Oh, not this again.
Yes, it was closed the other day, wasn't it? That old lady said something about the owner only opening up when she feels like it.
Let's go and see what's what. I'm very curious about this place. Especially as it was shut the other day.
That's right. Shopping is just what we need to solve this case.
Don't be ridiculous, Shell. But we may find out some valuable information.
Well, I suppose you never know where your next lead might come from.
Good dog. Right, let's go in then. Just think, from the humble origins of this little office, the great story of Layton Detective Agency begins.
Ah, you want to buy my Poponio? If you don't like this Poponio, I have other Poponio. Plenty of Poponios for you. Thank you, but no thank you. You don't want my Poponio? Okay, then how about the puzzle? It is a puzzle about Poponios. Hoopla Challenge. 40 pick rats. Roll up, and take your chance at a game of Hoopla. But this is Hoopla with a twist. Not only do you have to get the hoops to land over the pins, but you also have to throw a different number of hoops around the pins according to what color and shape they are. Use the 4 rings to place 1 ring around each circular blue pin, 2 rings around each square green pin, and 3 rings around the star-shaped red pin. Pick up hoops from the left by pressing A, then drag them with the A held down to where you want them on the board. Okay, so we have 4 rings, and blue needs 1 ring around it, green needs 2 rings, and red needs 3 rings. So like that. Yes, but this one needs 2 rings around it, and it's only got 1.
But that one.
So, in conclusion, still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
You did it. Nice one. That's not what it looked like when I did it. But sure. Congratulations. Now I will perform for you my special Poponio dance. It goes like this, see? Pop pop popo pop 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 Poponio.
Even I'd fall over trying to do that, and I've got spare legs.
When I was a young boy back in Sangrio, I was the champion Poponio bopper in the neighborhood. Poponio bopper?
I don't want to know.
I bopped the Poponio. Sure you did. Sure you did, Penny. Sure you did. Ah, it's you sleuths again. I'm just weighing up whether I should go to the Riverside Festival or not. We were just there and it was a lark. There were oodles of people gathering for this evening's show of devotion. It does sound interesting, but all that sentiment is too mushy for me. Get it, mushy? Because my head looks like a mushroom? Open bracket. I don't want to turn up with this show of devotion on my own. Close bracket. Oh, I see. Yes, I understand. A clothing boutique on Chancellor Lane popular with women. Are we going to unlock new outfits for her?
Can you fix this microphone? It's hurting my rib. Look at this range. Complete outfits, hats, accessories.
I'm sure you'd look delightful in anything at all, miss.
I'd love to browse, but the investigation has to come first at the moment. Just ask here if anyone knows anything.
I say, the lady who runs this place certainly stocks a lot of hats, doesn't she?
Hats make my ears look stupid. Otherwise, I'd be snapping these up, obviously.
Oh.
Big mirror. Let me see.
I saw that show. You were checking yourself out in the mirror. Making sure your coat looks sleek. And your ears aren't up inside out.
No! Something just caught my eye, that's all. Oh, it's a puzzle. Perfect timing. I'm starting to feel like a bored collie.
The best 11. 30 pick rats. This lot love football. But their team is full of such useless players that they're known as hopeless, or H10, the hopeless 10. Yes, they only have 10 players. Can you move one match to turn them into an 11-player team?
From the H or
It's just move one match.
get him?
So then you can just grab one and put it wherever you want. You can only move one match. Once you move it, that's it.
Okay, from the H.
Which one?
The one that goes across.
Okay. And where do we put it? Also remember you can...
Put it right next to the one. Turn it. More. I got more. Again. Again. One more. Over a little.
Which way?
Right. No more. That looks like an 11, right?
Kinda, yeah. That's not it. Move one match to turn them into an 11-player team.
Oh, take a match from the 0.
Which one?
Any, I guess.
Okay.
Don't turn it.
Okay.
Then put it next to the 1.
Like that?
Yeah. Try it.
No, it'll just automatically say that we got it once we do. Oh, duh.
What?
I even like thought of that at the beginning, but I just didn't follow that thought. Well, it says H10, yes? And they have to get to 11 players instead of 10 players. So they have 10 players, yes?
Yes.
How do you get from 10 to 11?
Add one.
Okay. In order to add, what do you need?
To take away?
No, in order to add, what do you need?
A plus sign?
How do you make a plus sign?
2 maxes?
Okay.
Oh!
1 plus 10.
This puzzle's got some bite. Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
That's so dumb.
Right?
That's kind of cheating. How I'm supposed
You did it. Now there are 11 players on the team. With a goalkeeper like him, they won't be losing any games. Mind you, if they can't score a goal, they won't be winning any games either. $20 puzzles. Another decor docket.
That was a decent puzzle. Worth doing. Now then, where's that annoying tuft?
So, when were you last groomed?
I wasn't looking.
Don't worry, Cheryl. I'll give you a brush later.
Thank you, Pinstripes.
I love the bright colors on this jacket. Oh, what a lovely necklace.
Sure, wouldn't you rather something like this than that collar?
Sure, wouldn't you rather something you just rather than a collar?
Hey, look at this dog-shaped brooch, Cat. You should have one, to show you're really on Team Dog, despite your name.
Dearie me, fancy bumping into you again.
I don't like her nose. Oh, look at it. It looks like it's holding the skin up.
Oh my, it does.
Oh, good evening. Doing a bit of shopping, are you?
It's the last day of the Riverside Festival, isn't it? It's a perfect excuse to buy a new outfit to go painting the town in tonight, I say. I'm especially excited because of all the hard work Pippa, that's the mayor, you know, has been putting in this year.
Mayor Lowenida. Are you friends?
Oh, dearie me, yes. We go back a very long way. She was often at high society dues with her father back when I was a young spring chicken myself.
So Miss Lowenida is from a wealthy background.
Yes, I must say she's managed her family affairs wonderfully since her father passed away. A credit to her name. I confess I was rather stunned when she announced she was running for mayor, and even more stunned when she won.
She certainly gives the impression that the proper governing of London's affairs is very important to her.
Oh dear me, no. I don't think that's the reason she stood at all. I think it's fair to say the whole reason she wanted to become mayor was to make the festival more festive again.
Really? What do you mean exactly?
Oh, I know. She seems like such a quiet thing now, doesn't she? If you don't understand, I'll explain. With a puzzle. But it was never so. No, back in her younger days, she loved a good knees up.
I see. She doesn't give that impression now at all.
Well, of course, her desire to promote the festival is much more than just a personal whim. She has a good heart, that girl. She wants the people of London to enjoy themselves, you see.
Yes. Yes, I can see that her motives have merit.
Dear me, there I go again, withering on. I'm supposed to be buying a dress, not gossiping. Well, toodaloo.
That was an unexpected revelation about Mayor Lowenida, wasn't it? Come on, Ernest, show. Back to Guildhall.
But what about the investigation, miss?
There's something I'd like to put to the mayor. Come along. We must hurry.
Mayor's childhood memories. Though cool and collected now, Mayor Lowenida was once a lively, festival-loving girl. Was her motive for becoming mayor simply to promote the festival? Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you? Yeah, probably making her sound like Whisper from Yokai Watch isn't a good idea.
No.
I'm sitting there going, wait, I recognize that voice that I just did.
That's probably No.
Right?
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
Not really.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
Why do you keep insisting on that voice? Just because you heard that one woman do that voice from Hubie Halloween. That one person.
Hello.
Hello.
Say the sentence.
Feel free to look around, won't you?
I just can't unsee a certain character. I
Who?
just don't know. I just don't know if you can do her voice.
Who?
Do you remember from Thirdly Go Scooby-Doo? And there were the 3 super dumb witches.
Oh, I can't do that voice.
The girl with the black hair.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I can do that voice. That might be a little bit hard for me to do.
Nope, that's the brunette girl.
I just said that. Wasn't the black-haired one just a higher pitched version of that though?
No.
I don't remember what she sounded like.
I was gonna say you can look up her voice.
"13 Ghosts, Scooby-Doo, which is..."
Spell 13.
Can you put a pinch more girl in that?
Spell 13.
Not really.
I just can't unsee her.
Hello. Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
I honestly don't know what would be the good voice for her.
Ignore me making weird facial motions. I'm doing voices in my head trying to think of a good one.
Remember, you sound different to us. To
I
people.
know I do. But I'm still trying to think of a good voice.
That's honestly not bad.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
You're getting closer.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
I feel like we're right there.
Hello.
Nope. Can't make it squeaky.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you? Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
Okay, stop trying to make it squeakier.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
No.
Hello. Feel free to look around, won't you?
Okay, how about this? You know the voice I say, I feel like we're right there, too.
Yeah.
How about we just stick with that?
Okay.
Thank you. I wonder if we could ask you about the incident that occurred earlier today at the Riverside Festival.
I'm afraid I really have no interest in the festival. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it, or any incident for that matter.
Oh, I see.
That's the end of that conversation then.
But it does remind me of a puzzle.
Yes, I think you're right, sir. But no matter.
I hope I never have to do her voice again.
Why, was that too difficult for you?
What?
Why, was that too difficult for you?
No, it's just... We spent like 5 minutes trying to get a good voice for her.
I just couldn't unsee that witch. I don't know why. I just couldn't unsee her.
I understand that. Gildal. What was the voice I gave her? Oh, didn't I give her the Maven voice?
You tried to.
Right, and you said no. No.
Hello again.
No.
That's not quite right.
You're a tad more older than that.
Just a tad more older. How much older do I need to be?
That's not right.
Actually, this voice probably would have worked quite well for that old lady with a weird nose.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yes. Remember that if we, ever have to go back to her boutique. That we've found the voice just a little bit too late. Hello again. It is again, isn't it? You were here earlier, I think.
Yes, that's right. We'd like to speak with Mayor Millionaire again.
I just took some papers to the mayor in her chambers a few minutes ago. She, has a visitor at the moment.
A visitor? Oh dear, that's inconvenient. I really need to speak to the mayor at once.
The mayor often has visitors, I'm afraid. Like that young couple who were always here.
A young couple, you say?
Yes, I think they work in theatre. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I had a feeling I recognized their faces from the stage. I just can't, remember their names.
Bickenton, perhaps?
Yes, that's it. That's them. They've, been visiting the mayor almost every day recently. And, it all seemed to be rather hush-hush what they were talking about. Oh, I'm sure I'm just imagining things. Well, maybe I am anyway.
Hush hush. Sounds sus to this pup.
So the two missing persons were both friends of the mayor.
Persons?
Yeah. Miss Layton, this could be a vital clue.
I suspect there's more to this than meets the eye. Come along. We must clear Miss Millionaire out at once.
But I think the mayor's still busy with her previous visitor.
I'm afraid this matter is very urgent. So even is this anyway?
I think it was someone from Scotland Yard. A profiler, was it?
Profiler? You don't mean how do you say it again?
Emiliana Perfetti.
Emiliana Perfetti. See?
Yes, that's right. She said she had some questions for the mayor.
Not that old sour. Nah, not that old sourpuss again.
Emiliana visiting the mayor. Presumably this means she's also working on the case.
Well, if we're all talking about the same thing, they won't mind if we barge in.
Mayor's linked to victims. Starting to make sense now. Guildhall employee Hessie Tate claims that the mayor met the missing couple Vic and Tim many times in the lead up to the festival. Is it making sense to you yet?
Not yet.
No? Well. I suppose that it might make sense to you next time.
I can actually grab it from this.
You can.
And it's mine. It's mine.
Outro.
You can't make me.
Outro.
You can't make me.
Outro.
The microphone is mine.
I can end the stream from over here. I can unplug the microphone from over here.
You can't go home without it.
I have another microphone at home.
Liar.
I do. It's called a snowball.
What?
Big round ball. I also have an XLR microphone. Super fancy studio microphone. I have options. Outro.
We have 44 hint coins.
We haven't used a single one. Because we're just that smart.
Okay, guys. That's all we have time for today. But we will be back for some more Layton's Detective Journeys, Mystery Journeys, that's the word.
Layton's Detective Journey.
So yeah, I hope you enjoy us then for some more. So, bye guys!
Farewell.
And we have to remember this voice for later. We won't. We'll forget it. Just so you know.